Ahí está. Vámonos recio. ¿Qué rollo, pollo? Coso, 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 coso. Ahora sí me puse una blusita de coso, coso, coso. What is up, my beautiful people? What is up, my beautiful peeps? I have my chonguito, the oldest chonguito that I have. It's all fucked up. It's all pelona. Veo si no tiene pelo el pobre chonguito. Pero está bien bonito, no lo tiro. Y mira, ahora dije yo, no, pues, guáchate. Más largo de que de acá, And I never cut it, eh. Never cut it, eh. Guess what we're eating today for breakfast? Let me put up my foot because it's gonna start throbbing and shit. Whew. I barely was gonna start throbbing. If I don't have it elevated. Oh, motherfucker. Jamaica. There's a Smirnoff called Jamaica, but it says Jamaica me happy. They say that Jamaica is really good for you, for your kidneys. Oh, I didn't show you. So I made my favorite chilaquiles. You see that? With eggs on top. Pelos con huevos on top. Eggs with hairs, guys. Eggs with hairs. Balls with hairs. There's nothing like a nicely shaven man. Okay, this is gonna be my mocos, my boogers go on one side, and this is for my mouth, and I clean it up. Clean up that dirty mouth, motherfucker. And Julia's watching a series called Greenleaf. It's pretty good, actually. Sometimes I sit here and I stay, ready to get into it too. I didn't have red chili colorado, so I had to improvise. So in my freezer, I have everything in my freezer, right? I had some frozen jalapenos, because at the store where I shop at usually, my groceries, they have one of them outside burners. You just take all the chili, long green chili, and which is called California chili, and then the jalapenos. They throw them in there, and then they be toasting them, and then they bag them for you and everything. And I think they're like $3, less than $4. But even if they were more, I'd still buy them because it takes you out of the work. You don't have to toast it yourself, and then I peel them and all that. Well, these ones, you still have the skin on, right? What you do is you just put them in your sink with water, and then you just go like this, and all the skin falls off real nice. Just put them on the side. And I love buying that chili because I love long green chili. A lot of people don't know how to cook with it. One time, shout out to my friend Eva. She called me because she wanted to make her breakfast and she was craving that. She said, girl, do you know how to make green chili with carne? And I said, fuck yeah. And can I call you on video and so you can guide me through it? And I said, yeah. So she did. She didn't have she didn't have the toasted chili, okay? But she said that she had bought. Look, I bought all these, dude, and I don't know how to. I think it was about 6 long green chili. Actually, okay, look. You put them on top of your stove. Or do you have a comal, which is the one that tries to heat up tortillas? She did, and I said, open fire is even better. I said, put them like this, really nice on the little burner, and then turn it on, and then just wait till it starts toasting, and then so I was with her, and she was like, oh my god, this one's like burning. And I said, that's okay. Get your tongs and flip it over, flip it over, flip it over. And we're talking meanwhile. And then she goes, oh my God, what do I do? This one's already like burning. And I said, no, it's okay. Get a plastic bag. Or a Ziploc, a gallon size Ziploc. I don't have a Ziploc. Get a bag, okay. Get 2 bags. Double bag it. Throw them in there. When it was done, I shall just let them in there, let them sweat, let them have fun, let them have sex in there. All them little chilies. And I had to hang up already, so I was like, start grilling your carne. I said start grilling when it's like halfway done. Well, okay, you peel the chiles and then you cut them however you want. Big pieces, strands, or little diced, whatever. And I said, cut up half of an onion as well. Chop it up however you like. Okay, mommy. And tomato. You don't want to watch it anymore? Designing Women, please. Let's watch Designing Women. She's gonna go upstairs. She's getting a headache. Sometimes she gets migraines. She doesn't get them as often anymore, my Julia. But, oh my God, when she was in the 10th grade, she missed practically the whole year. Just from having migraines every fucking day. I was like, this little cabrona just don't want to go to school. Oh, she would cry. You don't know what it feels. Well, they'd have to take her to the emergency room and they'd give her, I don't know what. Was it morphine? I don't know. I think it was morphine. But, déjame salud, mami. Salud. She's getting the dog and she's going upstairs. It is so fun to sleep with her because wherever she gets on your body, you just throw your blanket on, lift it up, and she'll go in there. She likes to sleep like by your feet, or by your booty, or like under my stomach, like right here in my pelvic part. And I can feel her and see her under the blanket. She's going around until she finds a nice, comfortable position, and she knocks out. And then she's so fucking warm wherever she's at or wherever she sleeps. I want her to sleep right here with me. She won't. She only with Julia. I want to feel her right here in my face and my neck. We love her so much right now. Julia was showing me old pictures of Ellie when we first got her. Oh my God, we loved her so much. When she was little, she was so cute. Julia, oh my God, Julia would go and buy her little dishes, a pink bowl, everything. That little puppy had everything. Newborn blankets, everything. Her little bed, everything. A little bit of clothes. We need to get her something warm though. I bought her a jacket. I want to get her those really thick sweaters where they could just, that goes like this all the way like that. I've seen them on all the dogs around here. There's one called Duke, about 10 houses down, 10 apartments down. He's one of her boyfriends. His name is Duque. And then the owner, his name is Hector. He's really nice. He's a man that, oh my God. He's a bit older, but he's so sweet. And if he comes by, I'll tell him, come in. I love to talk to him. Because the girls, last year in November, when my brother passed away, got rest his soul, before that. No, after. We didn't have no money. And we wanted to help with the funeral expenses. We have no money. The girls were like, Mom, let's just sell chocolates. And I was like, no, no. Come on, Mom, we'll help you. We want to help. I was like, are you sure? Okay. We went and bought those 30-pack of chocolate bars at Sam's. And I think so there's like 20 of them. Or something. I don't know, but we were making double. Something like that. And the girls started, going in the evenings and selling the chocolate. Some people would say, are you selling it for an organization or something? And I said, no, it's because my uncle died of cancer and we're trying to raise money for his funeral. Some people would give them $5. I want to cry. My brother, pobrecito. And we started making money and just put it in, and I have a little money box. And with the extra money that they gave them, because a lot of them wanted to help, or they would just be nice and give them a $5. And my brothers would be trying to get the change and be like, no, don't worry. And I was like, mira, como hay gente buena todavía. There's good people still. Once they knew that it was for their uncle and for the funeral and stuff, they just blessed us with a little bit more money. So let's say if in the end it was 30 bars of chocolate and they didn't come home with $30, they came home with like maybe 40, sometimes 45. Oh, it felt so nice. Put it away. Go buy another one at Sam's and make it again. Oh, we were making money. Where we used to live, a lot of the times there was little kids, but little girls, like in threes, and like, let's say 2 or 3 little girls with their little cardboard box, and they'd be like, you want to buy some cupcakes? I don't remember if they were $4 for $1. But, my girls have always wanted to sell and make money. Mom, can we make cupcakes so we can sell them? I was like, no. But you know why? Hold on. Because I lived in the projects and there was a few crazy people there, including myself. But I don't know. But that's my biggest fear, that somebody's gonna kidnap my kids or harm them. So I'd always tell them the same thing, and that's what they told me when I was little too. It was a really known phrase in, Mexican culture. No, don't go porque te agarra un viejo loco. Or they'd be like, no abras la puerta porque puede ser un viejo loco. What that means is like, don't open the door when they're knocking because it could be a crazy man. And don't answer the phone because it could be a crazy man. And don't go with anybody. Don't talk to strangers because there's a lot of crazy men out there. There's a lot of crazy women too. So yeah, that was my fear, and that's why I wouldn't live. And when these little girls would come by, if we had money, my husband would buy them, like, all their little basket where they had maybe 8 cupcakes that would have been $2. He'd give them 5. He knew the way I felt. He knew what I was thinking. And I would tell my husband, I hope nothing happens to those little girls and they're so young. He said, I know, that's why I bought them all so they can go home. And I would say, thank you, babe. Like, I'm not going to be worried no more. I'm going to be like, Good. These little girls are going home. And I would tell them, be careful when you're out here. If somebody tells you to come in, don't go in. Okay? If a man answers the door, just walk away and go to the next house. We were like that, me and my husband. Trying to take care of all the kids there. There was little kids that were really, really sick or had mental problems. And they were mean. Look, I can't tell you his name, but I had a little neighbor. He was like Samantha's age. He was like 24. The little boy was born, I don't know what's wrong with him. He was in special classes with my Samantha because my Samantha was ADHD. The little boy had red hair. His head was a little bit deformed like this and then really big up here. Okay? He had blue eyes and he had a lot of freckles. And he was wild and crazy. And he would get mad. He would get mad because everybody would call him Chucky. There was one time he dyed his hair black because he got tired of being called Chucky. And everybody was making more fun of him because he looked silly with the black hair. I think it only lasted a little bit and then he colored it red again, I guess. I don't know. But I only saw him with the black hair for like a week maybe. And he had another brother that was like 2 years older. That little boy was such a handsome little boy. He had green eyes. And he was tall and thin and he just had a face like of a model. See, the Chucky guy was cute, but he had his little deformity. That little fucker, man, I'm gonna call him a little fucker because he was a little fucker. I used to have a little doggy. Our chihuahua, her name was Pequeña. Pequeña was a bitch, man. She would bark at anybody. And she would bark loud. You'd be like, oh my gosh, probably a big ass dog's gonna bite me, and then a little fucking puny comes out. You know, shinny winny. Many a times I caught that little fucker kicking my dog or throwing rocks at her. And I felt so bad because my doggy was handicapped like me. My dog had one of the hands was little like this. It was complete, but it was like this. Me and my retarded dogs, huh? Ellie looks funny because she's so beautiful. She's a beautiful little pug, really cute. But when she's standing or walking around, she looks funny because her arms and legs are long and thin. Long and thin. So she looks like frog legs. I don't know. Haha. Está bien cura. Yeah, and that little boy would do it over and over. If my dog was outside, he would be kicking my dog's ass. And I would tell, well, his name, I would yell at his name, not Chucky, because if I dared call him Chucky, he'll probably throw me a rock. I finally found this little girlfriend. Everyone knew this little boy. This lady, well, she was my husband's cousin. She was like, did you see, Did you hear about, And I was like, what? Well, he got in trouble. The police came last night. You didn't hear it? All the business. And I was like, no. Apparently, he snuck into this house, one of these apartments that were abandoned.
Where you at?
With his little girlfriend. And they were getting it on. She was like slow. And she just had this little scared face. Oh, but she knew how to fuck though. Que pinche slow, yeah. Hi, Ollie. Did you hear me talking about you? Hi. Joy, you know what? They're not spicy at all. They're very good. Ven a comer, mamas. Girls, come and eat with me.
Chilakiles. But you always put spicy on them.
I did, but they didn't. The spicy didn't kick in. The
Hi,
chili.
Cuitita.
Ven, mamá. ¿Te acuerdas, mija, cuando el pinche Chucky le pegaba a la pequeña?
Oh, Brian, yeah.
She already said his name, Brian. Yeah, his name was Brian. And he would fuck with my daughter so much. He would bother her. ¿Verdad, mamá?
Yeah.
Te chingaba el alma mucho. And you could report it or report him. There was always reports made on him because he was mean. Huh, mom? He would throw rocks at people. He would walk up to you and start cussing at you. He was just a bad little boy. And apparently the mom didn't pay attention to him. You know, and she didn't care if somebody, people would go to her house and knock at her. I just wanted to tell you that your son did this, your son did that, and she would give, I don't give a fuck. She wasn't scared of nobody. This lady. ¿Te acuerdas de la mamá? So fucking beautiful. Fucking tall and this beautiful, beautiful body. She looked like a fucking model, man. I never talked to her. I think maybe just a couple of times if we had a meeting, in the office or whatever, and I would just say like, buenas tardes, like hi, good afternoon, whatever, but I never talked to her. She had a bitchin' body, man. She would go. She would go on Juarez in the weekends and leave her kids there by themselves. The two boys. She'd just stick to the baby girls. I think she had one or two little girls. Real pretty too. She was very beautiful, the lady. A little bit like a redhead, and she was very tall and voluptuous. And I lived there for about 21, 22 years. And I always heard about how she got in a fight with one neighbor and then another, and she would kick their ass. But the last one she fought with, who was it? I remember now. I had a neighbor that was here across the street, across the little thing, the parking lot. She was from Juarez too, but she had her papers, and Brian and them didn't. Brian didn't, and neither did the mom. The other three babies did have theirs. They were born here. They said I wasn't there. I wasn't home. I think we had gone to Juarez to visit family. They said everyone was out there watching. And it was really, because this lady, she had always kicked everybody's ass. She had everybody scared or whatever. And when she was arguing with this other one, my neighbor, what was her name? Fuck, I don't remember her name, but she was good people. We would always say hi to each other. And there was one time, she had a daughter named Michelle. That's how we knew him, like, Michelle's house. Michelle was a chubby girl. But very pretty, just like her mom. But she had a humongous ass. So, you know, well, me, in my house, we would just call her la nalgona. And nobody knew how they were or whatever, you know. They were never scandalous or nothing. I remember one time there was a guy in her upstairs and I was going to go in reverse and I saw him and I was like, oh my God, he's so handsome. And I went like that. And he did it back to me and I got all happy. And then another day, or the same day when I came back, I was like, I forgot her name. What was that upstairs? Oh, that's my brother. I said, oh my God, he's hot. Anyways, I don't know what. I'm gonna say me because I was included. Most of us had plants outside, you know, so it could look nice. And this girl had some really pretty plants that would right up the wall, really pretty. The little boy went and yanked the leaves or whatever, the vines, and then turned a couple of pots over, and they got to see him. I think they came out and told him, hey, what the fuck or something. And I think he threw him fingers and just ran like a little fucker. He was like that. And then the mom goes to the house and asks for the mom, but she wasn't there. And then they said, you know what? When she comes home, you tell her to come to my house. I live in number this and this and that. And they're like, yeah, we will, you know. Well, I think maybe an hour passed, they said. And the lady came real chingona. Sorry. And told her, yeah, I heard that you were pounding on my door and that you wanted to see me while I'm here. Like I said, she always kicked everybody's ass. Well, that day, it was her turn. The one from the house pushes open her door, right, and to come up. She goes, you know what? I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting. You fuck with everybody. Fuck with me now. And she kicked her fucking ass so good. And they said she dragged her over there and dragged her down the parking lot. And she told her, and call the police. Because all they're going to do is help you fix your papers through domestic violence. I'm even helping you, bitch. And boom, boom, in Spanish. She was like, háblale a la policía para que te arreglen los papeles, pendeja. And I didn't see it. I wish I could have seen it. I would have laughed because that other bitch, she thought she was a shit. But they said it was a badass fight. And then the cops did come. Somebody called the cops. And the little boy's mom, she got scared. She got scared and got all her kids and went to Juarez for about a week. For a couple of days. When she came back, they said her face was black and blue, girl. Never again did she act like she was hot shit. Never again. And she wouldn't let the little boy out for about a month. It's because she never took care of him. She just let him run free. And then I felt bad for him. Sometimes he would go on the screen door and be like this, Miss, what are you making? Because I was always in the kitchen. I tell you, I love to cook. And I would say like, flautas, ¿quieres, mijo? Sí, miss. But I never wanted to let him in because I knew that he was gonna start coming over, and the way he's not well, he might hit my kids or something. And sometimes I would give him a paper plate and put flautas or whatever I was making, or a sandwich. One time I came downstairs and the door was wide open with the little hook that leaves it open. The lobo was talking outside, like this, hanging onto the door, to the wall. See, mister, talking to my husband. My husband was making him a nice sandwich. I was, ¿qué quieres que te eche, Brian? ¿Qué quieres que te eche, Brian? Más mayonesa, mister, y quesito, and blah. Le hizo un pinche lunch. Ay, mi piecito. Big old fucking nice sandwich. I was so happy. And then, since I couldn't work because of my back, I used to sell sodas and chips. And then my husband was like, "Ama, te doy una soda." No, mister, I don't have money. No, yo te la picho. Ah, okay. And I was already done. He goes, "Can I have some chips too?" And I was like, "Míralo, como eres lagartón." But I gave it to him. But we felt so bad because he never ate. He never ate. He was so skinny. And everybody would make fun of him because he did look like Chucky. He did. Had a big ass head. He looked like a doll. Like the Chucky doll. Julie's gonna do my nails right now. If I mukbang tomorrow, I'll show you. After she doesn't scratch my ass. Not really. You can scratch your butt though. Real nice. Your butt cheeks. 32 minutes and it's gonna cut off. Okay, guys? So let me let you guys go. Thank you for joining me while I eat my chilaquiles. They were so yummy. I got like 2 spoonfuls to go. My Jamaica me happy. Watching designing women. Alright, I'll let you go because it's gonna cut off. Bye guys, I love you. Woo.